Hi Rizal, I'm Nancy Aspling and my company's name is Naspeling. And I started a macroeconomic skills development program it's about over a 9-year period. And I saw the dire need for people to understand the world around them in a practical and a way that everybody can relate to. I would say the main focus or the vision or the goal of it all would be for people to really understand at all levels, to do business read, to understand what's happening around them, to create entrepreneurial thinking. Right, there are so many people at varsity, you learn about economics, it's all theoretical, but people can't apply. So once they get the qualification, they are being appointed in a job, they can't apply and they are overwhelmed, they get disengaged and they can't do the job and people expect them to do the job. So that is like a bridging between the theory and the business world for people to understand macroeconomics. And I think as a foundation for every kind of upskilling or skills development further onwards, I think the foundation would be first learn about macroeconomics, understand macroeconomics, understand how that affects our lives, or what would the cause or the effects or the consequences of a strike be. Industry strikes, that's basically what it is.
Where do you see is the biggest challenges that people deal with entering in the markets, like you just mentioned?
I think the technological advancement, people are totally overwhelmed. They've got the theory, as I said, they've got the theoretical background, but they don't know how to apply that in the job. So they're being bombarded with email, and technological advancement it's a continual process. Businesses can't do without any continual technological advancement, so they need to be updated, but the people are being left out and they feel disempowered. They are pushing buttons. It's a generic outcome, it's a system-driven decision, so what's in it for them? So there's no pride, there's no confidence, there's no knowledge really or understanding. I want to create an understanding, an awareness, and people are confident. Confident people can build the business, and once the business is growing, we can create jobs. And that is where business growth starts to happen. But we need to get back to the foundations, fix that, and then do the further skills development.
So how do you do it? Have you got a facility in Pretoria? Are you across the South
I
Africa?
do it on site, so it's more, my market would be more corporate and government. And I do it on site. So I go to the company in their boardroom or their facilitation room, and I do it all technologic. I use the latest technology to do that. It's a very unique method that I'm using. It's not the theory or that everybody's done. You know, so many people have done economics at varsity, but you can't apply that. It's theory. So I want people to understand, to take charge, to take once they get to that wow moment and concepts that people can relate to. So if instead of explaining supply and demand by way of a graph, and people just study that graph, they write exam, they get the certificate, and they can't do anything with it. I explain that in Valentine's Day because that's universal. Everybody understands Valentine's Day. Of course, the concepts are still fundamentals are all right, but it's for people at all levels to understand. So they can understand with demand and supply. The night before Valentine's Day, a red rose could be up to 100 or 130 rand, and you will pay that. But the night after Valentine's Day, there's no demand. So that's supply and demand, and people can relate to that. So if you can just get people to understand that. So in 3 days, I'm doing the financial markets. Foreign exchange market is a huge one. Economic growth, fiscal policy, monetary policy, interest rates, balance of payments, very important for people to understand the trade balance, and the political or the effects of political events, how that will affect our rand and the well-being of all South Africans in the South African economy.